Well, I just finished at church today. It was a wonderful service. I got baptized, and I truly feel freer today than I did yesterday. I'm feeling a lot better than I have in a long time. I didn't know exactly how my life was going to change, and it doesn't look like it's changed very much, but it feels different now. And even though I'm not relying solely on my feelings, and I'm relying on Christ now, and I know that his plan is there for me, I feel much better, and I'm going to continue on following Jesus and the path that he has put before me. I hope that I can continue striving to be in his glory and not in the temptation and death of Satan. I thank Pastor Ryan and his wife, Sister Stephanie, for this wonderful church day today. I was really nervous. I wasn't sure. For a minute there, I was kind of afraid that as soon as I touched the water, I was going to turn into, a puff of dust, or I was going to burn. But no, I felt free. And even though I slipped a little as I was getting in, I didn't fall. There's been plenty of times today, because it was so icy earlier, where I almost fell, but not once did I fall today. And I thank Jesus Christ, my greatest advocate, and I thank God, my God Yahweh. And I hope that I can continue following in the brilliance and glory of his light and down his path. I spoke to many people after my testimonial. People gave me good compliments on it, and I appreciate those. And I was really nervous. I wasn't sure, how my testimonial was going to go, But everyone says I did really well. I didn't clamor up. It felt like time was moving at about 1/4 the speed. It definitely felt like I was in slow motion. But people said I was good, so. I feel much happier now, and I feel welcome in my church community. The church is the temple of God, and it's not a physical temple, but a spiritual temple within all of us. So I definitely thank my God for showing me the path. A few years ago, I would have never said I needed to go to church. I would have never said I needed to get baptized. I would have continued sitting on the fence. But the fence is owned by Satan. But the pasture on the other side, that belongs to God. And the grass is always greener on God's side. So I'm glad to be like a lamb following his glory and his brilliance. He leads, I follow. I'm not a sheep or a lamb, thrown into the slaughterhouse of his own desires, as Satan wants us all into the, factory farm. We're born, we live, we die in sin. No more of that. Jesus gave us the way, and he's showing us the path, and he's shown me the path, and I'm always grateful for that. I thank God. Amen. And have a wonderful day.